Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this file and asked how you could get rid of these are remnants of a trace of a watermarks. And I don't really have a thought on that. If it's out there on the internet and you can copy it, and they want to know how to get rid of these lines. There's multiple ways. You can see it's already ungrouped together. One way you can do it is just take the virtual segment delete key and be careful not to get that cross and delete these lines. So there's one way. Now you got a little bit of a line there, and that's done. Now I would straighten up that branch. The other way on other ones like this one right here, well, let's go down here, make it a little bit different. So instead of using the virtual segment delete key, let's use the smart fill tool. And let's just fill in all these parts. And you can see it's leaving the vein of the leaf. And then select them all and go up to weld them. And look at that, it got rid of all of them. Now, when I said I would straighten those up, I would get my smoothing tool, if you have, I think it's X7 or above, and make the nib like 1/2 inch and go through here. Make sure it's selected. Let's make it like 0.5. My number was locked. And when you click off of it, you get a bigger nib. And just go through here, and as long as you can see the nodes, it's clicked. So these interior ones, just take your virtual segment delete key, and you can do the whole tree. Sometimes it's just easier just to do that, but if there's a lot of them, let's go back to that leaf on top. Well, let's do this one in the limb because it's a little bit different. Now, this would be a very good one to use the virtual segment delete key, but let's just fill in everything. Now back out and grab everything and weld it. And then you can see it got rid of those lines. There's one that really needs to be cleaned up. The other way you could do it, because this is broken apart, would be able to go to object, break the curve apart, grab that leaf and just delete it. If it has a lot of stuff, you can go through here, and then you could get a similar leaf, hit the plus key on the keyboard, make it a little smaller, and rotate it to your liking, and you've gotten rid of the watermarks. One more. This is the center one, so it's easy. Just take the virtual segment delete key and delete it. There's one that needs to be cleaned up. Let's see if there's one more. No, they're all done. So I would go, if I was going to use this tree, I would go through there and smooth these. It's so easy. You can do it with the shape tool and just grab, like go through here and grab these nodes and hit delete. That's going to smooth it up quite a bit. But sometimes you're going to run into that where they get too close, but you can always grab and right click. Well, let's just move the handle and just take the handle and do like that. But the smoothing tool is a really neat, but you have to have it clicked where you can see the nodes. And what the smoothing tool is actually doing, I think, is just deleting nodes. So when you go to the next leaf, you have to click on the leaf and see the nodes lit up and just go through here and smooth them out. You'll get I know for a fact that they're engraving this. Now, I don't know if they're filling in the leaves or just going to do an outline. If you were going to do an outline of this tree, just remember to select it all and make it something other than a hairline. So it will engrave, because the hairline will not engrave. Anyway, and I'm pretty sure you can just go here and click and turn them all black. Now I missed one. Let's see if I just didn't get it. Let me make sure I got it selected. Yep. So if you ever had like that one happens to be separated, just take the Smart Fill tool, set on black. And matter of fact, my color swatch over here is messed up. So make sure they're all dark black when you do that. you'll get a much better engraving. Unless you want some of them lighter. You know, you could take some of them and make them a gray where they won't engrave quite as much, and, you know, just do a few of them in a gray and maybe even a lesser color gray. And if you're going to do that, it's going to engrave that outline, so the interior is going to be lighter, but the outside is going to be engraved. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.